3 times in a row, that had never been done before. Then again, neither had a 12-inch touchscreen or 1,000 pound-feet of torque. Never been done before. It's just kind of our thing.
Okay, Calgary Flames trailing here 3-1 after 40 minutes. Here's Michael Stone, and maybe Michael, just give us an idea of what you're seeing and feeling out there as you try and climb your way back here.
Too much D-zone coverage, not good enough D-zone coverage. We got to play a lot faster and limit the chances that we're giving up here and get some O-zone time.
Yeah, I was just going to say, priority now is just to maybe play with the puck a little bit more here.
Yeah, we're doing a little bit too much chasing.
When you get into a game like this, and obviously they're generating some opportunities, I mean, is that just about kind of staying calm here and knowing what you guys have in that group?
I mean, we're not discouraged by any means. We're just not playing the way we want to play. So we got to just turn it around here for the last 20 minutes and get a few.
Appreciate the time. Good luck in the third.
Thanks.
There's Michael Stone.
Found a way to make Coke Zero Sugar taste better than ever. Don't believe us? Taste it and become a believer. Go on, try it. New Coke Zero Sugar, now more delicious. Best Coke ever? You bet.
Puts it across. Anderson, pass to Lucic, puts it up on the corner in front. They score. Lucic for the corner off the skate. Shot Monahan.
From under the dome.
It's beginning to feel a lot like hockey season.
The team came from humble beginnings at the Corral and sealed its legacy at the Saddle Dome.
To on the field.
The Calgary Stampeders have finally given their fans something they've been starving for.
Our sports team goes all in.
Now there's a great story here.
Moses Waldo and Kemi Kepke are on top of their game. Global Sports.
Before the podiums, before the photo finishes, before the cheers, the cowbells, the 5 a.m. training sessions, there was a dream and sporting life.
All right, welcome back inside Flames TV Live at the Intermission. It's brought to you by your Alberta Ram dealers. The Calgary Flames trailing the Kraken 3-1 here after 40 minutes. And as you heard from Michael Stone in the second intermission interview, talked about spending a little bit too much time in the defensive zone, something the Calgary Flames would love to turn around here in the third period and spend a little more time in the O-zone. Let's take a look at what happened in that second period of play. And obviously a little bit more in terms of defensive coverage than the Flames were hoping to see in that middle frame. And it starts with a goal for the visitors. Some nice work down low. Victor Rask is the one that gets the puck in the slot, and it ends up finishing it off, beating Jacob Markstrom's 7th goal of the season. From there, it would be Yanni Gourde that would help set this play up. Rask, quick snapshot, far side. 2-1 Seattle at that point. Calgary Flames would have some glorious chances, though, on the power play. It was Johnny Gaudreau that takes the high stick. They get some looks here on the power play. First, Michael Backlund, and then Andrew Mangiapane would have an opportunity kind of finding his way inside the blue paint, but that's turned aside by Chris Driedger. And then right here, Johnny Gaudreau with a quick shot, and I think that one gets a piece of the Driedger glove. They'd have a couple more looks as that penalty would expire, including this one that's just ripped wide by Johnny Gaudreau, but not meant to be. And then it was shortly after that, there you see Adam Larsson, who was in the penalty box. He comes out, and he would end up scoring the 3-1 goal here. A little step to the side, and it just barely finds its way through Jacob Markstrom. That's 7 on the season for Larsson as well, 3-1 at that point. One more glorious opportunity for the Calgary Flames just as that period was about to expire, and it would be Johnny Gaudreau picking off the pass. Driedger makes the save with about 9 seconds left in that middle frame, but that would be where we'd stand through 40 minutes, 3-1 in favor of the Kraken. Shots still in favor of the Calgary Flames, 21-15 there through 40 minutes, but unfortunately the difference right now in favor of Seattle. Flames with a little bit of work to do if they'd like to extend their their win streak to 5 games. It was 4 on the road, and then obviously an opportunity here to make it 5 straight with some work to do in the third period. Let's take a look at what's going on across the National Hockey League tonight in a very busy game. Set of games on the NHL schedule, and some important ones as you take a look at what's happening in the Pacific Division and Western Conference as well. Florida Panthers overtime victory over the Ducks there. You see some big games. Carolina and New York, they're battling at the top of their division as well. Hurricanes win 4-2. It was Owen Power. We saw him, obviously Matty Beniers here in Calgary making his NHL debut. Power does so too with the Buffalo Sabres, and they pick up a win in Toronto, 5-2. The final as Power makes his NHL debut to University of Michigan teammates. Elsewhere across the National Hockey League tonight, and it was Washington, huge winners over the Philadelphia Flyers 9-2, and then a huge win for the Minnesota Wild 5-1. Obviously that has some ramifications in terms of the Calgary Flames and what the top of the Pacific Division looks like. Edmonton Oilers sitting second right now as we continue to roll through our out-of-town scoreboard. It was a couple of games still going on as we speak. The Vegas Golden Knights, they've been building some momentum. Mark Stone returns to the lineup there. That one just nicely underway. They're tied 1-1 with the Vancouver Canucks. And then you see the LA Kings, who continue to find a way. Drew Doughty now out the rest of the season, but they're up 4-1 in the third period on the Chicago Blackhawks, and once again trying to keep pace in the Pacific Division. And then one more game to take a look at, that one just nicely getting going as well, New Jersey Devils and Arizona Coyotes. But obviously some interesting situation in terms of the Pacific Division standings and what we're looking at there. And as we take a look at what's happening here through 40 minutes of play, 3-1 the score, Seattle Kraken. Hey, shout out Clayton Hall. World's Hockey Marathon just wrapped up yesterday. This guy spent 261 hours consecutively at the rink in Chestermere right there. Give us a wave, Clayton. They raised over $850,000 for the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation. There with his son, a big Flames fan. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for raising money for the Alberta Children's Hospital. Huge. All the love. Calgary Flames up. Actually trailing 3-1 with some work to do here coming up in the third.